Everything is everything.
Yes, family, everything is everything.
And a lot of it is symbolism.
Greetings, family. Bomani time live on Revolutionary Camp with my sister SAS, and we're calling this a different session. SAS is calling this Wind Down Wednesday with Bomani and SAS.
Wind Down Wednesday.
As we begin to give you some dose of all the things that we have learned based on our travel experience on traveling to the African continent, primarily Ghana. And talking about Ghana, it's been an incredible summer.
Yes.
You're in Ghana 2 extra months after I left Ghana. That's after which is incredible because before I got to Ghana, which was May 20, we left here May 24th. We got to Ghana on African Liberation Day, May 25th. A week before that, I was finishing up Ethiopia journey, promo journey.
Let me tell you
launch the Ethiopia journey. So
yeah.
I was like, man, am I gonna survive? Because all the moving and traveling. You know, having to go to Ethiopia, go around 7 different cities in 7 days,
How
get all the documentation, put things together for our future journey, which is November 2018. That way people can see how everything in the country looked on 4K HD. So that was incredible. That was the beginning of summer.
Much respect, bro. I'm serious.
And then Ghana, and then once I left Ghana, you remained there for 2 months. And then even while I was in Brazil in July.
So let me get this right. It was Ethiopia, Ghana, Brazil within a 3-month period of time.
Yeah, within about 2.5 months.
2.5 months. I ain't managed.
It was all 3 summer journeys.
Okay.
And that was the promo for the 2018 journeys where we're doing 3 countries.
You hear that, family?
And we're linking people to roots of culture,
Yeah.
business investment, nightlife shopping, networking, repatriation, paradise on the beach, and you know. Different countries have a little bit more to offer in certain aspects than others. Like in Brazil, it's just like paradise on the beach, paradise in paradise.
We deserve it.
You know?
The highest
Absolutely.
and the best.
And Ghana and Ethiopia, historical, cultural, networking, all kind of incredible things. For me, Ethiopia and Ghana is kind of countries where brothers like myself, you go and you meet the wife of your dreams, and you build your black nation.
Hey, I ain't mad at you.
I'm sure the sisters go there to meet their husband of their dreams.
Well, there's a
right,
world out here. Yeah.
I'm sure for the 2 months you're doing many things that you love to share with us, because people want to know what exactly did you do in those 2 months when Bomani and the crew was in other countries and moving around, and you're in Ghana just exploring.
Bomani got me blushing. Yeah, well, thank you. Wow. Hey, thank you for the inquiry. Certainly, Ghana is like totally got my entire focus.
That's what's up.
And it's true, family. After 7 journeys to Ghana, 6 with Bomani in Africa for the Africans, and 5 as a tour assistant and high priestess in Ghana. You know, I retired from Fulton County. You know,
yes, you retired from the plantation. Yo, toast that, man. Yo, toast to that. Retirement of the plantation.
Yeah. I love who I am being and what I do by choice. No compromise, you know. My ministry's mobile, global, mastermind, and God is the source of my supply. Yeah, since 1980. Yeah, full time. So aligning with Bomani and Africa for the Africans and going home to Ghana, yeah, I am celebrating because I recognize, like my sister Stephanie says, as we did stay longer in Ghana beyond the normal 2 weeks of our tour. Sister Stephanie, I call her my twin, she stayed a month longer, came back on her solo return, her birthday, and I stayed a month after she left solo, and truly divine order prevails. You know, I say it all the time, family. Divine order prevails, because I'm not sourcing it, and there's a higher power, creator, that I answer to, that guides and direct me along with our ancestors, and certainly my ancestors. And I feel very honored to just be able to share more about the journey, Bomani, of a lifetime, particularly in Ghana, as I returned home with the intention of not, I gotta say it this way, leaving America isn't optional at this point, Bomani. For me, it's necessary. It's so effortlessly happening if I don't resist it and just continue to allow where my heart and soul resonate with. You can't deny it, family. You know, when you're feeling something or someone, the love vibration, the frequency of it, it's just natural. You know, as my friend says, it's just natural, and it is natural. And there are things that are unnatural. And because you're practiced in it, in its environment from birth, in an unnatural effect, and begin to take on some of the characteristics of its unnaturalness for me. And then you go home to the mother, to Ghana, to, you know, just the most sacred place for me. That's why I keep going back and forth. You know, I get excited when I talk about it. I get excited when I talk about things that are really resonate with my soul and my spirit, and in words. And after those words, like Stephanie said, actions. You know, we want to put things into a programmatic thrust as we get the results that we desire. So yeah, Bomani, we're celebrating a number of things. You know, I got a little book that I go to from time to time.
Actions of Kwame Nkrumah.
Yeah. You know, this little book, I picked it up at a thrift store a long time ago, but it originated out of the Shrine of the Black Madonna. Even though I got it at the thrift store, Axioms of Kwame Nkrumah is the Freedom Fighters edition. You see what I'm saying? I haven't put it into the bank to see what it goes for and all that, but the secret of life is to have no fear. The secret of life, yeah, is to have no fear. And that's what this Giyami Adinkra symbol means, no fear. I fear none except God. God is omnipotent, omniscient, and omnipresent. So yeah, Bomani, is there anything that you want to ask me regarding my, or even not just ask me, but share with me around my graduation as being like tour assistant and traveling, and now saying like, okay, son.
That's amazing.
Elder. I mean, you know, we work
funny,
together.
Yeah, Derek was just telling me a few years back how we inspired him to just travel to all these other countries, and how to just appreciate the world of travel and business, and opening up to the world. And it's, you know, and it's unbelievable. And it's based on that first introduction of a journey. And you know, we've been going to Ghana so long to where it's like walking across the street. And you know, we want to do it at the highest level and share with people how to make these things happen.
It's true.
So your journey of just staying back and enjoying the focus, and you know, and you hear me talking about repatriation investment for years, ever since you first came on the first journey. And it's like,
I've grown.
You know, and you know, and it's like it's futuristic, because we're talking about living and doing business in the African continent, getting things going, building our network. And it's just something that you just don't do in one day. It's something that it's like a world process. It's gonna be like a lifetime.
But you got to know this world about Bomani Tiyumba, because it's a, you know how you the universe aligns you with different people over time, and you know they train you and develop you in many ways, and that's who Bomani's been for me as a mastermind brother, because technology is his thing, and old school is like, I'm so, I would say back then, Bomani, high touch, low tech.
High touch, low tech, that's funny.
I'm a hands-on old school, like to do it in person, bank, post office, you pump my gas, put it in the car for me, drive me there. You know, I like to be served in that way, tell the truth, you know? And the technology thing I was very slow in at first, and I just never forget it. That's been like at least 9 or so years ago. Seems like forever, like Bomani, but 8 or 9 years. I can't remember totally. In my world, you know, time doesn't like have that big space in the spirit. You know, it's like age and things like that. I kind of collapse them now. But with Bomani, it's been about 9 years where he trained me with technology in my laptops and my business, and being comfortable even with the cell phone. And
digital revolution.
I mean, so really, he'll talk later about his other business, but he's a technology guy and brother, and that's why we put everything on YouTube. And we were discussing that because this live, we call it Revolutionary Cam, right? And it's very personal, of course, it's intimate, it's our lives, it's our homes, it's our families, it's our life, it's our commitment to our vision of Marcus Garvey and the liberation of us as a people. So we're not separate from you, and you're not separate from us. And that's African.
Right.
Yeah, you feel me? That is so African. And little Bomani's my son, you know, my grandson. I mean, my godson. He's my son. He's like that. So that's African. You know, our elders, myself, our elders, they don't have to go in nursing homes. And when I go to Ghana, the utmost of respect is always given and shown to me by all of my brothers and sisters. It's always a kwaba, right? Welcome home. Welcome home. And so you can't resist that. And I just wanted to share that again in a little different way, because that's going to be my ongoing conversation, Bomani, about connecting brothers and sisters in Ghana and on the continent of Africa as a whole. You know, to brothers and sisters here in the diaspora, North America, where we are in
exactly,
services.
Exactly, and experiencing is share. You know, people sharing their experience and people enjoying their experience. That's how you appreciate and you get a feel for things. I mean, it's not like experience.
It's true.
You know, so and you know, and all of this is what we encourage. Encourage you come to the journey, stay longer. We're talking about SAS extended journey. On the extended journey, how did you feel waking up in the morning and having to eat something different than the standard American diet when you have access to all the wonderful things in a tropical country?
Man, tell you one thing about that. Natural, you know, in the mountains of Abri, thanks to Dr. Sharita Yazid and Brother David and Dawoodi and Amaku, so many brothers and sisters on the ground in Ghana who are pioneers.
Right.
I have to acknowledge a lot of openers of the way, I like to call them. But when I wake up in Ghana, like Dr. Nana Kwame said, you know, it's like I'm at home, my mornings in Ghana. Now here, right here in Southwest, when I'm talking to my friends and my loved ones in Ghana, and my special soulmate in Ghana, you feel me? And others in Ghana that the illusion of distance can't separate us like that, and we have so much work that we are doing that technology plays a major role in that. So yeah, the foods kept me natural. Bomani, I lost 12 pounds.
Wow.
I did. I mean, I'm not like a big, thick type person, family. I'm a Sagittarius with an Aries moon. Cancer rising, trust me. I'm very, very Cancer rising. But
absolutely.
I have a lot of energy. And I lost 12 pounds while I was in Ghana. I absolutely did. And
oh yeah,
we absolutely are. And I'm so glad you're here. These are for you. Carmen comes in and she goes, "Are y'all recording?" We are recording live.
all right.
On Revolutionary Cam. And my sister self, Carmen, came in, and Bomani and I are just sharing a little bit about Ghana and some of the things that are opening up to us in a different kind of setting. We call it Wind Down Wednesday.
Okay.
So you felt like you was in paradise after being in paradise.
Yeah. Again, some things are natural and some things are unnatural, and you don't always feel the unnatural until you're in the natural. And so Ghana, the mother, gave me that experience those 2 months later, where the foods, all the foods, right there. The brothers, I mean, everything was just so beautiful and easy. I wasn't rushed or anything.
And moving around was this
Tro works
local
for me.
folks and
yeah,
and
I was home.
You felt home. You didn't feel like nobody was treating you like you're different. You just felt, I guess you kind of dress and flow with the flow of the people.
Yeah.
So most of people, make sure that you just don't have a bunch of fancy things on. You want to just blend in as much as possible. So just like SAS is dressed right now, SAS is dressed to this, connecting to the culture.
Definitely Ghanaian.
It will definitely give you a better experience versus just coming here trying to show off and just thinking that you're just above people and everything. But that's what my travel experience around the globe I've learned, and what we do is share it with you. So we just talk about, you got to get that passport. Unfortunately, the passport is that situation, and the passport might be a situation where folks are collecting additional documents on you and update it in their system to track you down or whatever kind of conspiracy and things we might say. I mean, this is a militarized police state, so those things, along with the highest level of surveillance, go on. Just like right now, we have several cameras watching us while you are watching us. But you know what I'm saying? It's what it is. It's like, it's like, number one, they can't come get all of us. And if they can, it's what it is.
Scared.
It's not like we're gonna run back in that, run in that closet. But for the people who gotta run back in the alley, do what you gotta do. We don't not the hustle. We're just reaching out to the brave soldiers and brothers and sisters and sharing with you that journey to uplift yourself. Like that book, Upliftment from Slavery. Uplift yourself from the plantation and reconnect to the ancestral land. So our highest level of experience. I wish we could have had a drone follow SAS around. Next time we're gonna do that.
A drone.
Yeah, like a flag. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So they can see you live on the ground. But family, Ghana itself is a country where we can build. In many countries, there's other countries out there in the African continent. But you have to start at the base somewhere. I've been to 9 African countries, and Ghana is my favorite. The next one is Ethiopia. And Ethiopia, I'm still learning certain things, but for now, Ghana is that repatriation nation country, and SAS experience in the country and being there with other brothers and sisters, it just clarify with you, especially since you're gonna compare your experience when you get back to America or your experience before you got to Ghana, and then you're gonna see what it's about. So, it's about experiencing the experience, and the goal is to encourage our brothers and sisters not to die on the plantations in America.
Well, say that.
Use some of the resources in America to contribute to the growth and development of the African continent. And we see you, family, in Ghana. My sister SAS got all of these wonderful things.
Look,
and
Kakai.
You should see the inside of the house with all the decorations of years and years of traveling, to the point where we can't even show you too much because you might want to say, SAS, I'm gonna come and go to Ghana just like you and just burn up my American Express.
Well, I think I do have a museum, but more a library. I bought this drum back.
Alright.
From Ghana, from Elmina.
You learn some tunes?
Well, actually, Carmen can actually play it. I'm learning and
show them what you learned. Come on. First, I have to put this between your legs and bang the drum like a Naya Bingi drummer.
Thank you. I'm shouting out my brothers and sisters. The maker of this drum for me.
All right.
Yeah, he's called Fire Hands.
Fire Hands.
Yeah.
So big up to Fire Hands again. I'm trying to see if you got his logo on here. My brother don't, but that's one of the things you get in Ghana, from the culture center in Accra to the one in Kumasi to just around the country. You get authentic drumming and everything, family. You get some of the best, and SAS is delivering it. Rocking on with her bad self.
Yeah. Well, the Sankofa, I know these symbols mean a lot to a lot of people. But again, the Sankofa is one of the G-Yami, one of the Adinkra symbols. And then the G-Yami, of course, is another one of the Adinkra symbols. And Ras Kobe, and I hope this table's steady, is the maker of the drum, and the Fire Hands, who is the greatest percussionist, drummer, teacher, right there at Coconut Grove. Right there at Coconut Grove in Elmina. And so you can check him out on Facebook too. But I'm so glad I brought it back, because I had to bring this one home. And I'm taking lessons. See? Okay, SAS. We're going to go to another wind down Wednesday here in Atlanta, Georgia. And Carmen says, okay, SAS, we're going ready to roll. And we are. But before we get up out of here and go get our dance on at the wind down Wednesday in Atlanta where they danced, this wind down Wednesday is kind of what's about showing you a few things and talking in a very social way, because we're serious social beings, we're grown and everything, and just want to see what you think a little bit about too, traveling with us to Ghana, AfricaForTheAfricans.org with Bomani Tayimba, not just to Ghana, but we have tours as well to Brazil, Ethiopia, Tanzania, and this journey that's filled up right now, that they getting ready to go on.
Ghana, Togo, Benin, we are 40 strong.
40
November
strong.
17th to December 1st.
Say that again.
Ghana, Togo, and Benin, November 17th to December 1st, 2017. 40 strong.
40 strong. So we're blessing up. Much love,
Buffalo
respect.
family, we're filling them up.
Yeah, because see, that's what time it is, family.
You know what I mean? And it's about
time.
repatriation, investment, it's about nation building. But what we do is give you the proper introduction,
Ghana, Togo,
family.
and Benin. And then the next journey coming up in May with Africa for the Africans is it May?
Ghana, May 23rd, 2018. And that's all 4 regions in Ghana, including Techiman, the Brown Haffa region, where you get to go to Benue village and go to the Africa for the Africans Repatriation Village. And you're going to be able to just, hear about the best options and sort of options of opportunities of things being a part of the future, not just in Ghana itself, but Ghana's a big country, and a lot of our people are in the main cities and below Kumasi, but we're taking you up to the center of the country, family. We're taking you to where we can build communities sustainable to the highest level based on nature, and based on our innovations. So
that's what's up. That one in May, oh my God, that's the rainy season in Ghana. I was there in May, and all the previous trips that I had before were always in October, November, which was great. So I did something different. Anytime is a phenomenal time to be in Ghana. It's not even about weather conditions. I was up in the mountains of Aburi, and sometimes we get the little rain showers, and that was so fine, and the sun comes out, and on the beach of Coco BT, and you're in Kaswa, or just traveling to Elmina and Cape Coast with my elder sister girl. I mean, can't you tell that I'm in Ghana right now? I'm just sitting in the back of my yard in the little space having a conversation with you and Bomani about repatriation and just allowing myself to have what I've always wanted to have without any resistance, just going with my heart and honoring the love that's there, So I bless you in your journey, and if we can support you in any way around African conversations of repatriation, certainly traveling with us, check us out on YouTube again, AfricaForTheAfricans.org. Again, my name is Sharon Ann Smith, Facebook name, and I really appreciate the feeling that I can share what's dear to me, and that's my love for the motherland. Bless you and your family. Bomani, thank you.